Hey, welcome to the Nursing Dose with your host, Farah, aka Dr. Laurent. Today, I want to talk to you about how to generate your own income anywhere from 5,000 a month to 25K a month, depending on how consistent you want to be and how committed you are to generating your own income as a nurse, right? This means you can already be working full time or part time and still generating up to 5 to 25K a month, right? So, how do you do this? By starting your own business, right? And using what you already know as a nurse, whether it's to be a coach or a consultant, to be able to generate this money. So, who am I? My name is Farah. Like I said, I have over 20 years of experience in emergency medicine, education, and leadership. I've held roles all the way up to associate dean, director of education, and like I said, now am in the nurse entrepreneur world where I'm teaching other nurses like myself who are at the bedside, maybe want something more of an impact, tired of working paycheck to paycheck, and tired of asking for time off, right? How many times have you been put in requests for PTO and you're constantly being denied, or you have to put it in months and months in advance and you don't have any flexibility or freedom, right? If this sounds like you, then you should be listening to this episode where I break down how you can generate your own income using what you already know. The other aspect is a lot of times you may have an idea and you keep asking for permission. You're not sure how to make your vision come true. You keep putting it off. You're like, oh, maybe I'll start the business next year or the year after. And it's excuse after excuse, and you're not taking any action. And you're stuck in the same place, doing the same thing over and over that you hate. You feel like you're not making any impact. You don't feel like you're fulfilled, and there's no creativity there, right? So if this sounds like you, then you may want to look into entrepreneurship. You don't necessarily have to quit your job. You could still work, whether it's full time or part time, but still work on the business and start generating your income. All right. So if you want to learn more, today is the last day to sign up for my Business Mastermind, where it's an actual weekend where you will spend with me in person in Clearwater Beach, where I basically give you the blueprint, the roadmap, one-on-one support to how you can start taking your idea and implementing it to actually have a full registered business, and give you the tools and strategies where you can start attracting clients and start making some money, right? And you can learn all that in one weekend. Today is the early bird special. It ends today. It's, like I said, in Clearwater Beach, July 31st, all the way to August 3rd. If you want to learn more, put business retreat in the chat or direct message me and I will give you the link. There are only 3 spots left. And today's the last day where you can actually save $1,000. And a lot is included in the package, but I'll cover that a little bit later. All right, so let's get into it. How can you generate your own income, right? So, number one, I always talk about this when I go live, whether I'm talking about careers, pivoting, or in business. It all starts with one thing. The very first thing is your mindset. You guys are going to get tired of me talking about mindset, but truly that's what it is. Many of you watching right now, and I know I'm talking to you, you might be watching this and you are stuck in a scarcity mindset. You need to move away from that. You're stuck in making fear-based decisions. You don't want to invest in yourself. You say, I don't have enough money. I'm afraid I'm going to get laid off. I'm afraid I'm going to lose my job. I'm afraid I'm not going to be able to make this payment or make that payment. And you're stuck in a state of lack. That is what we call scarcity mindset. What you need to do is start taking more control of your life, start taking more action, and think more positively and remove yourself from this negativity, the self-limiting beliefs, the negative talk, and start moving in towards an abundance mindset. So, number one is mindset. You need to make the decision that, yes, I am capable, I am enough, I do have the intellectual property, the skills, the knowledge to start my own business. And it's not rocket science, guys. You don't have to be a rocket scientist to figure out business. If you are a nurse, you have the fundamental skills, traits to be able to be a business owner. And what do I mean by that? Literally, we're adaptable. All their skills that we've learned in nursing school and in our previous work can be transferred to entrepreneurship. We are awesome problem solvers. That is the number one thing that you need to be able to own a business. Then you need to figure out a problem that you can solve. So for me, I am a nurse career coach. What I do is I found a gap in the marketplace where nurses were having a really hard time as nursing students and new grads finding their specialty positions or really their dream job. Lack of confidence, not sure how to interview, not sure how to articulate their value. And that's where I stepped in and took that over. So what I do now is I help new graduate nurses land their dream job in less than 90 days, making anywhere from 100K to 175K. Yes, as new nurses. The majority of the clients that I work with are in the California area and in New York. And they keep saying that it's competitive, this and that. However, my strategy to help them is to make sure they stand out in the marketplace by the way they communicate, the way they show up on LinkedIn, and really working on their personal brand. As a personal brand strategist, I help nurses stand out. So that's what I do, and it makes me different than every other nurse career coach, right? And my past experience, I bring this to my coaching and to the business. I had to learn along the way about marketing, sales, all these things. And this is what I'm going to teach you and give you the blueprint so that you can be successful in your business if you want to start as a coach or a consultant. And this is what we're going through, like I said, at this Business Mastermind. I held one earlier this month. It was very successful. It was sold out. I had nurse entrepreneurs from all over the US that already own businesses and wanted to grow, be more visible, and work on their personal brand. And that's what we did. So if you are interested, put Business Mastermind in the chat or just direct message me and I will give you the link to sign up. Today's the last day. You can actually save $1,000, right? And if there's even any spots left after this episode, you don't want to miss out. So please sign up. Because you can do this on your own, but you're going to take months and months or years and years, and you're not going to take any action. So what's different about this Business Mastermind is not only do I teach you what it is, I actually take you out of your comfort zone to make sure that you implement it while we're there with one-on-one support. And that goes for the social media aspect where we're actually creating video, working on your brand, articulating what it is that you do, the problem that you solve for your target audience, all that stuff. Okay. So number one, like I said, is mindset. Number two is clarity. And that's where I come in and help you with that clarity piece. If you're not clear about what it is that you want to do, what type of consulting you want to do, whether it's in curriculum consulting, consulting for organizations, or maybe doing one-on-one coaching with nursing students, new grads, or whatever target audience you choose to do, you need clarity. Okay. To be able to generate this income. Because if you're not clear in what you do, you're not going to be able to tell other people, which is your potential customers or clients, what you do. And if they don't understand what you do and what solution you solve, they're not going to be able to give you some money, right? So that's what it is. And then number three, you need a clear roadmap. Yes, you can Google things. You can look things up, you can read books. However, you need a roadmap and you need some accountability with that roadmap. You can have a map, but if you don't get started, you don't have somebody to guide you and to hold you accountable, you're never going to take action. So you need to be consistent. So for me, I've been consistent on LinkedIn for the last 4 years, creating content every single week. And you guys see me on here every single week, going live, creating written posts, videos, showing up to networking events, holding events myself where I create value and establish relationships so that people trust me. They know that I'm an expert and I'm an industry leader, a thought leader in the nursing field, because I am consistent and I'm reliable. Yes, I have certifications and degrees all the way up to a doctorate, but people want to see results. So, recommendations, testimonials of past clients, those are all receipts that will make you more credible in your business so that you can make more money, up to 5 to 25K a month while you're still working, until you can eventually transition to doing this full time. All right. So if you're just joining me, I'm talking about how you as a nurse can start generating money with what you already know. You are a subject matter expert, and you can start your own business as a consultant or a coach. Or maybe you don't even want to do anything in nursing. You can still do what it is that you want to do. Maybe you want to start an event planning company. I don't know, a candle business, whatever it is, whatever your heart desires. If there is a need for it and you do your market research and people are willing to pay you for that service or product, then you should go for it. Okay. So number 1, we talked about mindset. Number 2, we talked about clarity. Number 3, we talked about having a clear roadmap and accountability to be able to take action and move forward towards this business plan, right? And then number 4, you need to build a personal brand. In order for people to do business with you so that you can make up to 25K a month, people are not just going to give you their money. They want to see consistency. So that means visibility, whether it's on social media platforms like I'm doing now, or networking events, or hosting your own events, and proving that you are the expert that you say you are, building that authority, building those relationships so that people trust you. And they're like, you know what? Farah knows what she's talking about. She's helped over 100 nurses land their dream job in California and New York and all across the United States and Canada. So I believe that she can help me get what it is that I want to get. Same for you. You need to build that visibility and that brand. So, I'm tagging this right now. Build, brand, bank. Okay. That's going to be my tagline, because no matter what it is that you're trying to do, you need to build a personal brand. And then number 5, which I talked about already, is this visibility piece. If people don't know you, they're not going to be able to trust you. They're not going to know what you do. And then you need to be clear in your messaging. All right. So if you want to learn more details, because I don't have enough time to go through all the details, like I said, I'm super excited to be hosting the second Business Mastermind. It's called Elevate in Clearwater Beach, where I will literally give you the blueprint, the roadmap to making 5 to 25K a month as a nurse coach or consultant or whatever business that you have. So who is this for? This is for any nurse that's an aspiring nurse entrepreneur, maybe just getting started. Maybe you just registered your business and you have no clue what you're doing. You don't know how to attract clients. You don't know how to do marketing or build a personal brand. This mastermind is for you. So please message me. Today's the last day for early bird, and I only have 3 spots open. And then that's it. It closes. So if you want to learn how to generate your own income, 5 to 25K a month, message me. I'll drop the links below so you could sign up. And that's it for today. Until next time, have a great day. Talk to you soon. Take care. Bye.